Another important and a potential area for critical discourse studies can be studying the discourses about class division in a society. And these discourses are those which look into various socioeconomic classes and how the division based on socioeconomic conditions of the people can distribute or redistribute power relations in a society. In the beginning, I'll just introduce you to class related discourses and how they are related to critical discourse analysis. There is a radical view of critical discourse analysis which looks into power behind discourses as compared to power within the discourses. So it looks into various powerful personalities, institutions, which shape the order of discourse, which shape the making of a discourse, and therefore a social order in general. These are the key players, institutions or individuals. These are the key players who shape various societies through their power or through their powerful expressions of some hegemonic designs. And they control what happens in specific interactions, such as interviews. There may be powerful media houses who would be controlling discourses through their media. So there could be many examples in the contemporary world, maybe powerful leaders, powerful celebrities in social media, in mainstream media, or in cinema world, which can be influential in promoting certain kind of ideology. That's why this is more about critical discourse analysis, especially in relation to class division, can be more about ideology rather than just looking into various modes of persuasion and manipulation of certain linguistic tools in the society. So ideologies behind the construction of a certain, or the persons behind the construction of a certain discourse, may be as important in analyzing a discourse from critical perspective as the discourse itself important is. It views a discourse as a stake in social struggle as well as a site for social change or social struggle. It's not only a stake in overall social struggle, rather it's the site, it's the platform on which that struggle is fought. So through words, through discourses, we recreate ideologies, and they are directly or indirectly related to various power relations in the society. It views social struggle as including class struggle. So class struggle can be a possible a component of critical discourse studies, maybe independently or maybe a part of various analysis of power relations in a society. And therefore, CDA aims to raise people's awareness about how language contributes to the domination of some people by other based on their elite background. This could be a step towards social emancipation if we can just point out what kind of ideologies are promoted to support certain people based on their privileged classes and socioeconomic backgrounds. This can help ordinary people, masses, to understand what is happening to them. So this can be very important in the contemporary world, where media allegedly has become a partner with the powerful sections of the society. Uh, Zotman and Reagan have explained that CDA is neither constituted by any or an homogeneous theoretical framework or by a set of fixed methodological tools. Rather, based on its purpose, various researchers develop their own tools and methodological choices. They pick various choices available to them within the frameworks allocated or proposed by critical discourse analysts, and they might pick from some tools from other disciplines also. CDA therefore may be understood as transdisciplinary, which can pick things from other disciplines also, and it is based on the analysis of dialectical relations between discourse and other objects or elements in the society. And those societies may be based on external or internal relations of discourse. The focus is thus not exclusively on discourse as language, but on semiosis, the process of meaning making, how that discourse has been generated, what ideology, what institutions, what kind of individuals have been behind the production of such discourses. So the whole process should be investigated in an ideal or in a better critical discourse study. CDA always contains an explicit commitment to critique of problematic social practices with a view of transforming them for the better. So it has a social purpose. In other words, we can say this has a normative component also. So CDA studies should be based on some kind of social purpose. This normative component is important because it embodies a conviction that there is no neutral or value-free social study or social science. And those who claim themselves to be apolitical or a kind of linguistic analysis which is apolitical, is not governed by any ideology, are actually trying to conceal their interests. This is what we have come to know based on the analysis of Zotman and Reagan. CDA researchers have always committed themselves to fight injustices in the society by investigating various discourses about them. And many researchers have tended to concentrate on cultural injustice in their work. CDA can help in class analysis also, therefore, in analyzing class as culture, where class has become a norm and is viewed people where elite is respected habitually despite their maybe sometimes annoying behaviors, as meaning making process, as represented reality, and so on. So the where class becomes a norm, a culture, an accepted reality that needs to be investigated. For example, CDA is useful as a way of understanding how working class interests and sensibilities intersect with a rise of right-wing politics and political parties in various European countries in recent time. For example, we have Front National in France, and then we have Golden Dawn in Greece rising to national politics. And similar waves happen in other European countries, even outside Europe also. So how this is related with to some kind of realization among the working class of these countries, this can be an interesting point, because this shows this class sensibilities about their rights being manipulated, being exploited, and the people coming from other countries seeking actually manipulating their rights, making use of the things or objects or the job opportunities which were meant for them. So this has given a kind of rise to right wing politics who banked on such sentiments, and then contested elections based on such sensibilities, and in many countries of the world they got successful also. So this can be an essential point of class division, which may be looked which may be looked into more profoundly from a critical discourse studies perspective.